Question number 10, Darien Fenton.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Social Development and Employment. Does she agree with the Minister of Labour who, when asked about someone on the unemployment benefit being referred by Work and Income to a job with a 90-day trial period, said, quote, if they do not want to avail themselves of that job opportunity and that trial period, then they do not have to, unquote?
Honourable Paula Bennett.
Speaker, in context, yes, we can't force anyone to take a job.
Darien Fenton.
To the Minister, would it be possible for Work and Income to cut that person's benefit if they did not want to avail themselves of a trial period in which they can be fired within 90 days with no reason given and no right to an unjustified dismissal claim?
The Honourable Paula Bennett.
Mr Speaker, the guidelines on this are very clear, and I quote them from the Work and Income website. A person claiming unemployment benefit is required to be actively seeking full-time work. If an employer offers suitable employment that requires an employment trial in the agreement or contract, that employment is treated the same as any other suitable employment.
Yes.
Darien Fenton.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. To the Minister, how voluntary is the 90-day trial period for someone referred to a job by Work and Income, considering that their policy allows them to cut that person's benefit if they don't take the job?
Mr Speaker, we want to see New Zealanders in work, and just in the last week or two I've heard members from that side saying how more than 2,000 New Zealanders lined up for jobs at a supermarket, and I think that tells us that they do want to work and they want to step up and take every opportunity that they possibly can, and we certainly support them in that. New Zealanders would see this policy as very fair.
Order.
Point of order, Darien Fenton.
Mr Speaker, I asked the question, how voluntary is the 90-day period, and I didn't get anything near an answer to my question.
Well, actually, to be quite honest, I thought the member's question was answered in the previous answer given, and she just, in her further supplementary, was asking exactly what the Minister had just told her previously. So I think she's already received the answer. It's not as if she's not received the answer. Darien Fenton.
Supplementary to the Minister. Is it possible for an employee who is dismissed under the 90-day trial period to then face a 13-week disqualification period from Work and Income because a case manager believes that he or she was dismissed for misconduct reasons, even though that employee has no way of testing the validity of that dismissal through an unjustifiable dismissal claim?
The Honourable Paula Bennett.
Mr Speaker, the guidelines on that are fairly clear. So what happens is the only time there's a stand-down period within that 90-day, if there is a trial period, would be if they felt there was fraud or serious misconduct that they had evidence of. If they don't have evidence of it, then they issue the unemployment benefit. If that evidence comes to light later because police prosecute or there is something else, then they can insist that the period that they receive the unemployment benefit be paid back.
Question number 11, Heke